Wilder World. So, this game has been doing pretty well in terms of usage. This is something that definitely people are paying attention to, but people are playing. Interesting game. In terms of what this can do this year, that's going to depend on user-based growth. So we'll take a look at some of the statistics around the site at the moment, along with game and everything else, and we'll see where it can go if they're doing solid, if they have solid growth. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in the videos, I showed myself buying up these cryptos. These were coins that I thought were going to make me really good money. You can see what they were worth when I recorded the vids. These are the highs that they hit about 16 months on. These are what your profits would have been if you'd popped $100 into them when I released the videos and sold after the 16 months. So your total amount would have been over 123 grand. Now, obviously, you don't have months and months and months to sort your portfolios out. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're sitting on cryptos that are not making you much money, if they're not doing well for you, then you've probably got deadwood in your portfolio you've got to get rid of. If you don't know where to get started, start at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price I'm going to do it at. So my members get in and out coins, same price as me, so they make the same profit, except they don't have any work to do at all. And on the site, you can see what my members have earned. You can see the successes we've had. You can read their testimonials about the service as well. All public record, you can verify it all on the history of this channel. My coins have been absolutely ripping it as of late. And if you want to know the coins that I'm in, which are doing way better than the market average, then I share it on the site. All you got to do to find out is join up, guys. Now, Wilder World. So, look, first bull cycle that it experienced in 2021, it did pretty well, to be fair. It hit highs of $7.60. As of right now, it's at 91 cents, but not that long ago, it was sitting at around 30 cents. So it's been doing okay. Now, Wilder World is a game, okay? Oh, gosh. So it's the utility token used to identify, to trade, to generate resources, and it's also a governance token for Wilder World. So every human, every non-playable character, asset, object, and DAO inside the Wilder World metaverse requires a unique, scarce, and cryptographically secure Wilder ID, which lives on the Ethereum blockchain and Zero Protocol. So you have citizens, vehicles, buildings, kicks, crafts, clothing, land, as well as organizations, stores, dealerships, concert halls, neighborhoods, and condominium associates. Whenever a new asset is minted inside Wilder World, it is secured and referenced with a unique Wilder ID. And the Wilder ID directly references a person, an asset, a DAO, and is 100% unique, meaning that no one can ever replicate, copy, or spoof it without owning it. And staking the Wild token is required to mint a Wilder ID. As citizens immigrate to Wilder World, new goods, manufacturing services, and DAOs are created, which in turn requires more Wilder IDs, and it in turn removes Wild from circulation. So again, you've got a kind of deflationary mechanism in place in that regard too. Wilder World is a virtual reality metaverse, so it intertwines photorealism, AI, and blockchain tech. At its core, Wilder World operates as a decentralized economy and aspiring to establish a virtual nation state with a brilliant digital economy. And what I do like about the way Wilder World works is that trades within the game mirror real-world economies. So Wild is the primary currency for transactions. 2% transaction fee, and Wild supports the Wilder Nation DAO, which reinforces the growth for the actual game as well. And when we take a look at where they're at, and this will take a little bit of time to load, very graphics heavy. So as you can see, so that's, you got Ethereum, you got Polygon, you got Zero, Nvidia, and Epic Games Store. So plenty of people involved, or plenty of companies, etc., involved in this. So you've got battle games, you've got earn mechanisms, and actually in terms of usage, like I said, pretty good. In fact, if we take a quick look, if we have a quick look at the odd similar web, see where it's at. Okay, so visits over time, so it's on a 3-month downturn. Now that should be concerning. The fact is that the price has been doing really, really well, but a 3-month downturn is not a good sign when you're in a bull cycle. Like, what you would want to see is growth here. And I think the issue that they have got is, whilst there's definitely like people playing the game, you know, you got 50,000 plus visitors every month, you know, only a couple of months ago it was 100,000. So it's on quite a decline. And that is worth paying attention to, because you do not want to see that, especially when it's a game. Growth in user base is what leads to growth in the value of the coin. They've got 20,500 holders, so they've got regular game players, but certainly holders anyway. What's worth bearing in mind is, like, back in 2021 when Axie Infinity had that, like, its incredible tear, Axie Infinity grew its user base month on month on month. It had, like, I remember doing a video about it when it had about 10 to 20,000 active monthly users, and its price was about $2. And within 4 or 5 months on, it was like starting to test $100, and it was because the user base had doubled and then doubled and then doubled. So Wilder World's job right now is growing the user base more than anything, because when we take a look at some of the statistics, volume's not great, 6.8 million, and it's up 80% on the previous day. And volume generally hasn't been fantastic, to be honest. So that can be an issue, because look, at the moment it's not on any of the big two. It's not on your Coinbase. It's not on your Binance. It's not got a chance of getting listed on them unless the volume starts increasing to a level that they're going to pay attention and be interested. Now, really, from my perspective, there is one single job here, which is advertise and market. Its all-time high was over $7. I don't think it's touching that this time. And the reason for that is, right now they're on a 3-month downtrend in terms of website visits. They have got some work to do here. You've got to bring in you've got to grow that user base month on month on month now. So heavy duty marketing campaign, advertising campaign to get gamers to come play. And again, there are so many ways that this can be done. A simple way is just reach out to the big gaming YouTubers, get them playing the game. Their audience will also end up playing the game. You can grow your user base so that way. There are obviously adverts that can be put out, whether it's on the telly, on the internet, but there has to be a focus on growth here. If they grow, I think they can comfortably get back to kind of $5. I don't think they're going to do much more than that, but $5 still puts it at a really big market cap of over $1.5 billion. And right now, that would be hugely overvalued given the amount of users that they've got at the moment. So to get to that price, they've got to grow their user base. You would want to be seeing around 100,000, at least 100,000 people playing it every month. But realistically, you'd want it closer to 200,000 with at least daily active players of 10,000 plus. If it can get to that level, then that justifies a $5 coin. That justifies potentially a $1.5+ billion market cap. But if these things aren't done, if they don't grow their user base, and if they really don't push to grow their user base, in terms of price action, it's hard to believe it's going to do much else than it's already done. So growth, marketing, advertising, the traditional business ventures have to be the priority for Wilder World right now. But I'm curious to hear what people think about this. If you're a Wilder World player, if you buy stuff on the marketplace, why are you still involved in the game? Do you just think it's a brilliant game that just people aren't paying attention to yet? Do you think it's a great long-term investment? How are you feeling about the fact that they have, they're not on Binance, they're not on Coinbase, so the volume is that low? How are you feeling about the fact that 3 months in a row now they are dropping in terms of users? Share in the comments. Guys, look, We're in a bull cycle right now, and if you are sitting on cryptos that are not making you money, then you have to clear out some deadwood in your portfolio. If you get onto copymycrypto.com and have a look through the site, that's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly. They make the same profit as me without any work at all. My coins have been absolutely ripping it. And if you want to find out the coins I'm in that are beating the market averages day in and day out, get onto the site, verify it all on the history of this channel. If you like what you see, join up and try it out, guys. And that's it for me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.